Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel and another grocery haul and meal plan for my large family of 6 in lockdown 2021. This grocery haul is from Tesco and I will be sharing not just our meal plan at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that, but also the bits that I will be putting in my children's lunch boxes for back to school, because yes, some of my children are still homeschooling and some of them are back to school even though we are in lockdown. So if you're new here, welcome, please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. I do lots of haul videos as well as monthly favourites videos, vlogs, organisation, renovations, all that kind of thing. I hope you will love it. Now let's get on to the grocery haul and the meal plan. So we'll start over here with fresh and frozen before moving over to dry goods, a little bit of household and a quite big don't judge me section before we head over to my kitchen organisation station and take a look at this week's meal plan. So starting with fresh, we've got Pink Lady apples, some strawberries and raspberries, as well as some bananas. So there's one fruit I've not got this week. Can you spot what it is? So like I mentioned, my girls are going to have to go into school with lunch boxes this week. So some of the bits that will go into the lunch boxes, I can put a whole apple in, but they're unlikely to eat it unless it's chopped up. And whichever method I've tried for keeping apples non-brown, tried sticking them back together with the elastic band, tried soaking them in things. So short of soaking them in apple juice, which just quite frankly adds a lot of extra sugar and faff, nothing really seems to do the trick without changing the flavour significantly. So to be honest, I'll probably stick with apples at home and chop them up. They can have those for breakfast in the mornings. Strawberries and raspberries are ideal for popping in little pots for lunch boxes. I've got some salad just for going on the sides of bits and pieces, baby potatoes and some sweet potato. I really like sweet potatoes. I really like sweet potatoes as a sweet baked potato, but some family members prefer normal ones. I've actually got normal potatoes for doing normal jacket potatoes that are not sweet potatoes already in stock. So I've got cucumber. Again, I will do cucumber slices and also carrot battens are really good for lunch boxes. My plan is actually, even though my 2 girls are going in and they will need lunch boxes and my boys are staying home so don't need lunch boxes, my plan is to just make up 4 lunch boxes the night before, and that way lunch is done, isn't it? And the boys can just grab their lunch boxes from the house when they want them. Incidentally, while we're talking about it, I've moved the lunch boxes to just here so they can be easily accessed and put away from the kitchen, and it's just making it easier. It's all about, isn't it, making it as easy as possible to do before school prep. So bananas, they can go in lunch boxes because obviously they come in their own little carry case. Peppers are another one that can be chopped up for lunch boxes. I've got these little containers that I do for the children, and I put in that a little bit of, it's down here, dip. So red pepper hummus with some carrot battens, some cucumber or some pepper or a mixture of the 3 is a good little addition for lunches. Now these Dairyly triangles are actually for my husband. He just likes eating them out of the fridge. Incidentally, Daddy of 4, my husband, has his own YouTube channel now, so I will link that. Go and check it out if you're not subscribed to him yet. He mostly talks about building and DIY and stuff, but a lot of people just end up watching because he's actually quite funny, even if they don't care about DIY. That's another story. So we've got 2 packs of this pre-sliced cheddar. I buy it that way just because it's so easy. And to be honest, I hate making sandwiches. If I'm honest, there I said it, I hate making sandwiches. So anything to make that a bit quicker and easier is a winner for me. The mozzarella is for pizzas. I will talk about that in our meal plan at the end. And the mature cheddar in a block like that, I generally use for grating, for popping in things in food and such. Then over here we've got some cocktail sausages, again a really easy lunchy item. I've got 2 different types of ham. I don't know which one's better. I think this one was slightly more expensive ham than this one. Is there really any difference? I mean, other than that's like flat ham, that's curly ham, is there any difference really? Not sure. Then up here, we've got the Muller Corners, which my husband and teenager have liked for quite some time. And then I bought these, or maybe they were sent as a substitution, and the children went nuts for them. So I've bought them some of those. Probably not the healthiest things, but do you know what? It could be worse, couldn't it? It could be worse. And they just love them. So that's a nice little treat. And then over here, we've got frozen things. So we've got these frozen little cocktail sausages, which sometimes we put as an extra for Sunday dinner, or just on the side of things. Tell you what we did the other night. We did like a chip shop fake away, and we just did it with little sausages and some curry sauce and chips, and it was just really, really nice. So it's just a good staple to have in the freezer. Got this to try, my garlic flatbread, to go with bolognese. But where's my, oh, it's over here with the frozen. This is fresh mincemeat. I always buy the 5% fat as opposed to any higher percent fat, because obviously it's not so fatty and it just cooks a bit nicer. So that is for a bolognese, and we're going to try this flatbread with it instead of a normal garlic bread. Thought we'd give it a go. I think it's supposed to be frozen. It doesn't feel very frozen, or is it fresh? Have I got a fresh one or a frozen one? From frozen, from chilled. Ah, it's a chilled one. That's why it doesn't feel very frozen. It's not. Okay, we've got a massive bag of these French fries. I used to like the blue bag of whatever they're called, the McCain fries. I love these now. They cook better and they're lovely. Really, really like those. We've got some onion rings just because we need to restock them, and some burgers for the same reason. Right, let me pop this lot away and we'll go and have a look over at store cupboard, household, don't judge me, then meal plan. On to dry now. We've got Liam Perrins. Daddy of 4 likes to add this to a bit of steak when it's cooking, and we ran out of our last one. We've got Dolmio for an easy peasy spag bol. Yes, I do get questions in the comments and a little bit of formative feedback saying I shouldn't be using jars to feed my family, and it's wrong and it's lazy and all those things. But you know what? I work full time. I'm currently trying to homeschool and do school runs. It's quite a juggle. I do try and feed my family as healthily as possible, but sometimes I do cut corners, and do you know what? I'm not going to apologise for that, because I'm not Wonder Woman. Try to be, but fail miserably. Am but human, and there just aren't enough hours in the day. So yeah, for some of the meals I feed my family, I do use jars. Not everyone's going to like that, but I'm here to tell you that I do, so if you do it too, try not to beat yourself up too much. Anyway, we've got a pasta bake. That is really easy. Literally sling it over pasta with some grated cheese on the top, and my whole family go nuts for that. And it's just an easy meal for when life is a bit bonkers. When we do our curry fake away, we do a korma and a tikka. Just do a pan of each, and then the mango chutney goes on the table. This is the only one that my family don't complain about, because this is a nice cool mango, but some of them are really spicy. I think the Tesco's own one is really spicy, and some of them have bits in them. Like, some of them are a bit too authentic. Like, my children don't like, like black bits and things. So that one is the only one that I've sort of taken to buying, because I know it's safe. Pizza sauce. For when we do pizzas, I use the wraps as a base, and then a bit of mozzarella and various toppings, which I shall talk about in our meal plan. But that is a really popular meal, and it's really, quite quick and easy to do, and it always goes down a treat. I've got 2 boxes of Honey Nut cornflakes. I can't see that they're any different to the Kellogg's own. Have you, if you're a bit of a crunchy nut buff? Are the Tesco's version any different? I don't really eat cereal for breakfast. My family do. Are they any different, branded, unbranded? Let me know in the comments. So we've got 2 packs of wraps. Did touch on wraps. We do a few things with wraps. We do fajitas and things. We do the pizza bases, and also they're good for lunches. So some lunches will be wraps for lunch boxes, and some will be sandwiches. So I've got 2 loaves of the 50-50. My family would much prefer the taste of white bread, so this is my compromise for feeding them in a slightly more healthy way. Sneak a bit of health in. So we've got some pancakes as a little bit of a breakfasty treat. Sometimes my children have breakfast, they have a full breakfast and fruit and cereal and all the things, and then they still want a snack on the way to school. So sometimes maybe one of those would be a little treat. On the weekends, they like a little pan of chocolat. Even when we were just doing homeschooling, or even if it's half term, we do try and differentiate the weekdays from the weekends. So weekend breakfasts are a bit more kind of lengthy and have got some treats and things in them, whereas weekday breakfasts are a bit more bish bash bosh, let's get it done and get out the door. Crumpets are mostly for my husband. He likes those, but then when he's eating them, the children tend to scoff them too, so that's why there's so many. And then we've got some plain naans to go with the curry meal. Very small household section this week. I've got some boxes of tissues. Even if I haven't got a cold, I've always got a runny nose, like all year round. my whole life. So as unattractive as these boxes are, I do have those acrylic tissue boxes both in the office and in the lounge. So I just decant them into there. It also means you can see when they're running out a little bit. So that's kind of cool. And this stuff is so good. I know I do have, like for topping up and stuff and fusing loads, I buy these on Amazon and I buy them in multi-packs. It works out a lot cheaper for hand sanitizing, but this just smells so good. I mean, who doesn't want to smell like love hearts? It smells amazing. Anyway, on to Don't Judge Me. It's the Don't Judge Me section, lockdown / homeschooling / also having to do 3 school runs a day section. So let me know what's in your Don't Judge Me section this week. We all have them. Everybody has them, even if they pretend they don't. We all have something that we think, oh, should I be buying this? Is it a bit judgy pants? But do you know what? Go for it. So 3 bottles of lockdown juice. Yes, we're still in lockdown. Yes, I'm still calling it lockdown juice. Will I call it lockdown juice forever? Maybe. I don't have wine every night. I try and just keep it to the weekends. Otherwise I feel too groggy in the mornings. And to be honest, I've taken to having one of those burst drinks. You know, the burst drinks that I like drinking in the mornings that have caffeine in them. Well, they've brought out a limited edition selection with mocktails in them. I will take or leave the mojito flavour, but the pina colada flavour I really like, and the gin and tonic flavour I really, really like. If I have that in a wine glass, I feel like that's kind of like a treat. So even if I'm having a glass of lockdown juice, I have one of those on the go as well. So I kind of just have one glass of that and then switch the other thing. And that kind of makes me feel like I'm still, you know, having a drink, even though I'm not having the calories or the alcohol. So that's kind of cool. Over here, we've got some bourbons, or bourbons, as my children insist upon calling them. Jaffa cakes. Are they any different to the branded Jaffa cakes? I don't know. I just could take or leave a Jaffa cake, but my family love them. Party rings with a fat-free centre. No judgment on the centre, guys. Turkish Delights, there for Daddy of 4. Mini rolls, another one of Daddy of 4's vices. Crisps, another one of Daddy of 4's vices, actually. I don't put crisps in the children's lunch boxes because they are supposed to be healthy lunch boxes, but they do have them occasionally as a treat at home. Not every day for lunches at home, but some days. Daddy of 4 probably eats them every day, if I'm honest. Poppadoms to go with our little curry night. Now those are for like scooping a bit of mango chutney, scooping a bit of curry up. These, if you haven't tried them, they're just, well, sensational. They're gorgeous. They're so yummy. They are obviously more expensive. So those are kind of more like with a meal, because when you've got curry and things, that does bring the flavour. Those, Daddy of 4 and I sometimes just sit of an evening, watch a bit of TV and eat those, sometimes with some of that. Over here then we've got Rice Krispie bars. These are sometimes I'm picking you up from school, here's a snack for the way home treat. Sometimes, Mummy, I've eaten all my breakfast and I'm still starving kind of treat. These, by the way, are kind of school snacks. I don't know if they fall into Don't Judge Me, really. Perhaps they shouldn't be in Don't Judge Me. Don't know, actually. Should they be in Don't Judge Me? Don't know. These are for me. I love them. I love them. They're like a healthier end of Don't Judge Me, aren't they? These strawberry yogurt coated bite things are another kind of pick you up from school thing. They're probably not quite healthy enough to make it into a lunchbox, but they're not bad enough to be sweets. So they're like, Mummy, I've just come out of school and I'm starving. What have you got for me? They're quite good. The strawberry flakes, they're not coated in anything, so I would pop those in lunch boxes. Breadsticks, also good for lunch boxes when I'm making up those little boxes with maybe some carrot sticks, some cucumber sticks, some of those and a bit of hummus. And good old mini cheddars are, again, either for lunch boxes or for school pickup snacks. So let me know in the comments what's in your Don't Judge Me section of this week. Now we're going to go and have a look at how much I've spent and then head over to the meal plan. The total spend for this shop is on screen now. Now let's take a look at this week's meal plan. Heading over to my kitchen organisation station. So this is where I keep my meal plan, shopping list. So if anyone needs anything in the family, then they add it to the shopping list, or if they open a backup of something, they're supposed to add that to the shopping list too, and then I can pop it on the next order. If you want to grab the printables and all the frames and things that are in this, there is a blog post below that links all of that. Also, when you join my emailing club, you get my Ultimate Mum bundle full of loads and loads of printables to get you organised. Then you get a weekly email from me with all the updates and the bits you might have missed, as well as all the new printables first. So make sure you check that out when you finish watching this video. Anyway, today is Tuesday. Tonight we're having a Nando's fake away. We've actually got all the bits and pieces to do this already, all the Nando's seasonings and sauces and things, and I already had the chicken. So I've got one load of fresh chicken in the fridge, and then I've got loads and loads of frozen chicken in the freezer. So I didn't actually buy any chicken this week. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I always buy chicken. I didn't need to this time. I'm trying to use up what's in the freezer first. So Nando's fake away with rice peri peri fries, yummy yummy. Then tomorrow night we're going to do the spaghetti bolognese. I've got the Domino's sauce, we've got the mince, I've got the block of cheese to grate, and I've already got absolutely shed loads of pasta in the fridge. And we're going to try that garlic ciabatta, which turns out was chilled, not frozen. Thursday night we're going to do homemade pizzas. The children love these, as does my husband actually. He's never been much into pizza. Like, we never have like a takeaway pizza because he's just not that fussed on pizzas. And since we've started doing these thin and crispy pizzas, he loves them. So that's really cool. We all have different toppings. I personally like mushrooms and olives, as does Zara. So I've got the olives, and I keep the mushrooms just in a little bag in the freezer because we literally use a handful of them. So buying them fresh would be a bit of a waste because we wouldn't use the rest because no one else in the family eats mushrooms. Most of the rest of them just have ham, which I bought today, and pineapple, which I've already got a tin of in the cupboard. Thursday night, I'm going to do a pasta bake with the grated cheese, the pasta sauce, the pasta I already have got. Oh, and while I think of it, there's actually salad on the side of everything. Everything that is not covered in gravy, so anything that's not Sunday dinner basically has some salad with it. Saturday night I'm going to do sweet and sour chicken. I've already got everything in stock to do that. Didn't need to buy any of those bits today. And then Sunday we're just going to do a Sunday dinner. Again, I've got all the bits and pieces for that in stock already, all in the freezer and ready to go. That brings us back to Monday, which I have curry planned for it. Although thinking about it, because those naan breads may go off by Monday, we'll have to check the date. I might have to swap over the curry to bring it further up the meal plan, closer to where we are now. And it's always important to check the dates and things when you are doing your meal planning. So although this is like my official meal plan now, as I go and put everything away, I might swap that around. So perhaps we'll swap the sweet and sour for the curry so that we actually end up having curry at the end of this week rather than the beginning of next week, to make sure that the naan bread is in date. The other option, of course, I can just chuck it in the freezer and then pull it out either a little bit earlier or just cook it for a little bit longer in the oven. So what is on your meal plan this week? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. My latest video is just here. Another video that you might enjoy from my channel is just down here. See you guys soon. Bye.